So having looked at the various aspects of the net zero, here we look at how can we build support from stakeholders. So it's essential to bring all parts of the business on board to get the buy-in to achieve the various parts of the net zero ambitions, targets, business cases. Leaders must explore how to engage employees using the net zero ambition and developing the net zero targets near term and long term. Then there is opportunity to make a convincing business case for net zero. So leaders have to minimize the friction that there may be in terms of implementing a net zero and making sure that there are steps and strategies put in place to make the net zero desirable from a business perspective. There are times when the technical expertise of designing the net zero may not be in-house, and so there should be opportunity to explore bringing in technical expertise from outside the organization. Communicating net zero to the organization, it is important to use data, quality data to make decisions, and understanding the audience and using the appropriate data to communicate the information to the different audience. So what are the key parts of achieving net zero in terms of setting targets and delivering net zero is to have great influencing skills, using interpersonal skills like communication and influencing with that authority within the organization. And lastly, it is essential to communicate the net zero in real business terms, making the data and the information into the parts where stakeholders can understand. Stakeholders can feel its application in the business terms. So having set the net zero targets, then it is essential to communicate and track the progress of these net zero targets. Once the SBTs or the science-based targets have been set, then in terms of communication is to understand who the audience is or the key stakeholders or interested parties are, follow the appropriate guiding principles of making green claims and reporting these to the various stakeholders, and sharing these information to various stakeholders essential to be transparent and avoid any ambiguities and be clear as possible what the targets are. And ideally, these targets must be validated by the relevant body like the SBTI. These targets must be described in both the qualitative and quantitative basis, putting things into context and sharing what the progress and the journey is.